Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2019 Dodge Charger RT Scat Pack, as well as learn about the other 2019 Dodge Charger configurations along the way. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. The 2019 Dodge Charger isn't a sensible car for sensible drivers. Instead, it's for drivers who want a car that looks cool, makes cool noises, goes obscenely fast, and comes in colors such as mango, plum crazy, tor red, and white knuckle. If you're looking for something state-of-the-art, fuel-efficient, refined, and anonymously styled, the Charger is not your car. It is practical, though. 4 doors, a roomy cabin, and a raft of safety features make the Charger a legitimate choice for family duty. A broad range of standard and optional creature comforts let you tailor the Charger to taste, while the car's Uconnect infotainment interface remains one of the best around. It's even available with all-wheel drive, which helps bolster the performance sedan's usability in inclement weather. The latest generation Charger has seemingly been around forever, since 2011. Yet it's still one of my favorite big sedans. It's the only one that blends classic hot rod performance and style with modern sensibility. The 2019 Dodge Charger is a 5-passenger 4-door sedan available in 5 main trim levels: SXT, GT, RT, Scat Pack, and SRT Hellcat. The entry-level base model 2019 Dodge Charger is the Dodge Charger SXT, and in rear-wheel drive format, it has an MSRP of starting price of $29,220. Its fuel economy is 19 city, 30 highway, with 292 horsepower engine. Now, like I said, that's a 3.6-liter V6 engine. It makes that 292 horsepower, and it makes 260 pound-feet of torque, and that's matched to an 8-speed automatic transmission. From there, the base model SXT, features 17-inch alloy wheels, keyless entry and ignition, a rear-view camera, rear parking sensors, a power-adjustable driver's seat, and a 60/40 split folding back seat. Tech features include Dodge's Uconnect Infotainment System with a 7-inch touchscreen, Bluetooth, dual USB ports, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto smartphone integration, and a 6-speaker sound system with satellite radio. Now here's the deal. When you opt for all-wheel drive with the SXT, the price jumps up to $33,320. You'll notice that the fuel economy drops down a little bit too. The reason why is when you opt for all-wheel drive version of the SXT, you also get an uprated version of that 3.6-liter V6, and now it makes 300 horsepower instead of 292, and it makes 264 horsepower instead of 260. Now you get 19-inch wheels, LED fog lights, heated mirrors, dual-zone automatic climate control, upgraded cloth upholstery, and an auto-dimming rearview mirror. You connect with an 8.4-inch touchscreen, HD radio, a 4G LTE in-car Wi-Fi hotspot, and an upgraded 6-speaker sound system. Next up the tier is the Dodge Charger GT. It has a starting price of $31,564. It's equipped similarly to the SXT all-wheel drive trim, but has rear-wheel drive, 20-inch wheels, and suspension and styling enhancements. Now that's the deal with the GT. Next up the tier is the Charger RT. It has a starting price of $35,995. It's got a fuel economy of 16 city, 25 highway, and it's got a 5.7-liter V8 Hemi that's good for 370 horsepower and 395 pound-feet of torque. And it's similarly equipped to the GT, but the only main difference is it comes with this 5.7-liter engine. That's the main difference between the GT and the RT. Now moving up from the RT, you come up on the RT Scat Pack. The RT Scat Pack starts life with a starting price, an MSRP of $39,995. Its fuel economy is 15 city, 24 highway. Why? Because it gets that big 6.4-liter V8 engine, Hemi engine, that's good for 485 horse and 475 pound-feet of torque. You also get the Brembo high-performance brakes, a limited slip rear differential, heavy duty engine cooling, and power adjustable front seats. Moving up to the top tier Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat, its starting price is $67,245. It gets a 6.2 liter Hemi, supercharged Hemi that makes over 700 horsepower. It's got upgraded steering and suspension tuning, and almost all the options that you can get on a Charger come standard in a Hellcat. Now, for all the other trims, now keep this in mind. There's options to be had. Now, you know, there's the Charger RT Scat Pack, there's a Charger RT, there's a Charger GT, and then there's the Charger SXT. Now, for all these trim levels, and I mean anything below the SRT, right? The Scat Pack, the RT, the Charger GT. For all those trim levels, a variety of optional packages are available, right? Highlight features include xenon headlights, upgraded suspension and tires, panoramic sunroof, leather upholstery, heated and ventilated front seats, navigation system, Harman Kardon sound system, power adjustable steering wheel, heated rear seats. For added safety, you know, there's a technology group package that includes a lot of the safety features that new modern cars have today. So that package will bring you up to speed with the safety. All right, so let's move on. Okay, we had a nice long overview. That gave us we learned all about the other configurations of the Dodge Charger, the other 4 configurations out of the 5, because we're doing the Scat Pack RT. Now that we've done our overview, let's take a look at the gallery. Let's look at the interior photos and the exterior photos for the 2019 Dodge Charger. We can see here that they give us a little snippet of information. Like this one says that this is a Hellcat that has the Laguna leather interior. We're not going to worry about those the details. We just want to go through the photos. If you want to make sure you catch the details of what they say for the images, just pause the video real quick. The reason why we don't get into it is because when we get into the other parts where we learn about the performance and the interior and the exterior and the technology of the 2019 Dodge Charger, they're going to tell us all this stuff anyway, and it's going to be redundant. So I usually don't mention it unless it's just notable. All right, there's a nice shot of the interior. Here's a RT Scat Pack with the Alcantara suede Napa leather trim performance seats. I personally prefer all leather. I don't want a cloth or Alcantara or anything like that. Here they're showing their 60/40 rear seats, right, with some stuff stuffed through the back, right, and somebody driving. Here's a shot of a Hellcat, a SRT Hellcat dashboard, the instrumentation. If you get a normal Dodge Charger, you are not going to have red instrumentation on your vehicle. Here's showing some great utility as a family vehicle, right? We got a car seat back there and a mom and her little child. And we can see back here there's heated seats. It's nice, right? Here's that available power sunroof. And here they're just showing, you know, somebody being connected with devices. You got that nice big sunroof. It's a big car. It's a big, comfortable car. Right, let's move on. All right. Okay, we got through the overview. We got through the gallery. Let's talk about the performance, right? There's 5 trim levels of the Dodge Charger. There's several different engines, right? We know ours is, we're doing the build and price of the GT Scat Pack. We know that comes with a 6.4 liter Hemi, but there's other engines that can be had with the Dodge Charger, so let's find out. Here they want to let us know that the 2019 Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat is the most powerful 5-seat sedan production car ever. Makes 707 horse, and it has 650 pound-feet of torque, right? Now, how is that as a daily driver, I wonder? Next up, they're going to tell us about the RT Scat Pack. It's a powerhouse machine loaded with a class-exclusive available V8 engine and best-in-class 485 horse. It is America's only 4-door muscle car with a standard 4-piston Brembo brake system for high-level performance. I do love these cars. They're super hot. And here we go. They show us the lineup for all the engines, right? You've got the 300 horsepower engine, the V6. When this V6 makes either 292 horsepower or 300 horsepower, then you've got the 5.7 liter V8 Hemi, you got the 392 Hemi, and then you've got the supercharged 6.2 liter Hemi. So to learn a little bit about the base model engine, that's the standard 292 horsepower, 3.6 liter Pentastar V6 engine, and that's teamed with a TorqueFlite 8-speed automatic transmission, and it can get up to 30 miles to the gallon on the highway. Now, when you put this engine together with an all-wheel drive in the SXT and the GT models, you can add 8 horsepower and 4 pound-feet of torque. Why? Who knows? But that's the case. Here's that the RT, the 5.7 liter V8 Hemi engine, right? Standard on the Charger RT and Daytona. It gets up to 25 miles to the gallon. Like I said, best in class, 370 horse, 395 torque. That's a nice little motor. But then if that motor is not enough, then you got the motor that's going to be highlighted in our build and price today, the 392 Hemi, right? That's the 6.4 liter, I think it is, right? It makes 485 horsepower, 475 torque. It does 0 to 60 in the low 4-second range is what they tell us. Then, of course, not to leave it out, even though we already talked about it, you got the 700 horsepower engine that comes in that's exclusive to the SRT Hellcat. Here they're talking about the TorqueFlite automatic transmission. It's 8 speeds. It delivers world-class precision and efficiency. And there's available sport mode and available steering wheel mounted paddle shifts. And then down here it says a performance-inspired electronic shifter provides a smooth transfer between gears with short throws and low shift effort and gives the driver visual and physical feedback on gear selection. Okay. Remember, you can't get an all-wheel drive system on the SXT and the GT. Weather any storm to help give you firmer control even in harsh conditions. The Dodge Charger is America's only 4-door muscle car with available all-wheel drive. This system is the most technologically advanced all-wheel drive system with a front axle disconnect in its class. All right, that's that. Here they're simply talking about the available paddle shifters that can be had with this vehicle. Here they're letting us know that despite the horsepower that this car has, doesn't sacrifice traction or control. The car handles good is what they're telling us. Electronic power steering is available with 3 driver-selectable steering modes: normal, comfort, and sport. Precise tuning allows you to experience optimal desired steering feedback with optimizing features like launch control and traction control. Your Charger will be primed to perform on just about any surface with authority. We're not going to check the video out, but it's worth noting that some of the models of Dodge Chargers come with what's called performance pages, and with available Dodge performance pages, you gain instant data to track how your Charger is performing to maximize its muscle. That might not be important to a lot of people, but there is the Dodge performance pages. Here they're talking about the precisely tuned suspension systems, and they've got a little information to tell us. Here we go, check it out. So it says performance suspension. The suspension upgrade is standard on Charger GT and RT. It includes springs, sway bars, and Bilstein high-performance shock absorbers. Lowered half an inch, it works in tandem with steering calibrations for sportier handling and an enhanced driving experience. And then in the middle here, they say the high-performance suspension is standard on the RT Scat Pack and Daytona 392 and available for Charger GT and RT with the available performance handling package. It builds on our sport-tuned suspension with Bilstein high-performance shock absorbers for improved balance, cornering ability, and steering responsiveness. And then all the way over on the right, they talk about a competitive suspension. And then I see the words SRT Hellcat. The competitive suspension includes the 3-mode active damping system, which includes drivers to select different suspension tuning to cater to their ride preference. Auto mode provides a balance of stiffness and comfort for typical daily driving. Sport mode provides firmer handling. Track mode delivers maximum handling performance with the stiffest suspension setting. Then it's no surprise that the Dodge Charger, they use the Brembo brakes and they make a very big deal about it. It's not a bad thing, but it's, they're 4-piston caliper brakes. So here we are on the far left. It says the available 4-piston Brembo brake system offers improved steering control under extreme braking or slippery conditions. I'm sure these brakes are nice, but I'm sure they're not the be-it-all, end-it-all. I'm sure you can go much higher level, right? Because here in the middle, you've got the 6 pistons, right? So you got the available 4-piston. Then the next level up is the available 6-piston Brembo brake system, right? Which ones does that come on? We know it comes on the SRT Hellcat. Does it come on the RT Scat Pack? We'll figure that out when we get to the build and price. Now, Lastly, over here on the right, you can also choose brake caliper colors. It says the available 4-piston Brembo brake system offers red or black calipers. So if you get the 4-piston, you got a choice of 2 different colors, right? With the available 6-piston Brembo brake system, you can select from red, black, gunmetal, or orange. So with the 4-piston system, you've got 2 colors to choose from. With the 6-piston Brembo brake system, you get 4 colors to choose from. Here they're talking about how the Charger delivers outstanding efficiency. It's all about the axles. The lightweight cast aluminum axles and axle housings help reduce friction and provide weight savings for increased efficiency. Here they're telling us that their vehicles have dynamic rear-wheel drive. Rear-wheel drive gives drivers a true high-performance feel by helping grip the road when cornering. Rear-wheel drive provides improved traction and the ability to achieve near 50-50 front-rear weight distribution. All right, we learned about the performance. There was a lot to learn there because there's a lot of different trim levels of Dodge Charger, a lot of different engines, a lot of suspension, different brakes. So there was a lot to go over there. The exterior should be a little more trimline. So let's dig into this. The iconic design, scallop body sides, and imposing grille designs give the Dodge Charger a sleek, chiseled, aggressive look. So they're telling us about this stylish grille, which is nice looking. An impressive grille leaves no question about the retro modern muscle car's heritage. They didn't have much to say because, well, I guess there's not much to say. It's been around, the body style has been around for a minute. Here are some notable exterior features. There's a power bulge hood. Now the hood on the Dodge Charger GT, RT, and RT Scat Pack deliver more than just a menacing look. It rocks an aluminum power bulge with a functional scoop to keep the engine at its optimal operating temperature. And then if you get the Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat, you get a different kind of hood, right? It's get a different kind of hood. And then over there on the right, the far right, seamless LED racetrack tail lamp. The seamless design of the LED racetrack tail lamp tells the world you're ready for action. And I think it looks all right. I like the tail lights. I like the lights. I like the exterior styling of the Dodge Charger. I just like the Dodge Charger in general. So it's no surprise that every Dodge Charger comes with spoilers, but they're all different. When you drive this powerful Dodge Charger, drivers who follow will spend a lot of time admiring it. Lucky for them, they have the available stylish spoiler to check it out. So yeah, these are the spoilers for the Dodge Charger. Now this spoiler that they're showing here, it says is a one-piece satin black performance spoiler. It's standard on the Charger RT Scat Pack, which we're going to be doing, and included in the available Blacktop package and Daytona Edition group. And yeah, it's pretty nice. Now over here on the SRT Hellcat, they're telling us that yes, it's still a one-piece spoiler, but instead of it being a satin black, it's a body color spoiler this time. So there is a little difference. The differences are subtle, but there is a difference in the spoilers. Check it out. Here's some convenience features. Heated mirrors, right? Available heated power exterior mirrors provide blind spot monitoring and rear cross traffic path detection alerts if equipped. And then there's a capless fuel filler door, which I think is pretty cool. And then, of course, there's a remote vehicle start. There's an available remote vehicle start that can start the engine and automatically activate the climate control settings, defrost, and available heated seats. I like that. The Dodge Charger has an available rain-sensing windshield wipers that can detect moisture and activate automatically if so need be. Here they're showing us the available power sunroof right there. And they're showing it with some action, opening and closing. Some of this information is redundant. They're talking about their lights. Even when the sun goes down, the Dodge Charger makes a bold statement on the road with LED fog lamps, standard LED daytime running lamps, and bifunctional halogen projector headlamps or high-intensity discharge headlamps, depending on the model. Here they're giving us a little information about it. So those high-intensity discharge headlamps, they provide more light output than conventional reflector lamps on the road. Their bright white beams help mimic natural daylight, and with a widespread light pattern, the large projector beams enhance broad road visibility. And then, of course, there's the seamless LED racetrack tail lamp. We already talked about that before. And then there's the signature LED lighting. right? And yeah, we kind of get that. They don't really have much to say about the lighting. They're kind of being redundant about it. Yeah, the lighting looks good. We get it. We like it. Oh, good. We do have a chance to see the exterior colors for the Dodge Charger 2019. This color here is known as Octane Red. This color here is called F8 Green. Interesting. Here's that Plum Crazy I had mentioned in the beginning. This is a Granite. This one's called Maximum Steel. Here's our Go Mango exterior paint and our Destroyer Gray. We've got Pitch Black, lots of colors. Indigo Blue. There's that White Knuckle. There's the B5 Blue. Here's what's called Triple Nickel. And then there's that Tor Red exterior color. So lots of exterior colors for the 2019 Dodge Charger. Okay, we got through the exterior, got through the performance, got through the gallery, went over the overview, went through the trim levels. Let's take a look at the interior. Here they're just letting us know that there's an available leather-wrapped heated steering wheel and an available remote vehicle start system, which we kind of already learned about that. And you can set the heated steering wheel to automatically activate when temperatures fall below 40 degrees Fahrenheit, if you wish. Here they're talking about those driver selectable steering modes for the electronic power steering. And there's 3 modes: normal, comfort, and sport. I like that. Down here they say style, comfort, and technology are on the forefront of the Dodge Charger, are at the forefront. The aluminum lithograph instrument panel bezel, forged in one-piece construction, highlights cutting-edge features like the class-exclusive 7-inch customizable driver information digital cluster display and the largest in class available 8.4-inch touchscreen. Here's some other notable interior features. Starting with the left, there's that driver information digital cluster display. There's push-button stop-start. And then there's that Uconnect 4C nav with Sirius XM Guardian. The available Uconnect 4C nav features available Sirius XM Guardian that includes roadside assistance, remote vehicle start, and more. And then on the far right, there's a performance-inspired shifter. All right, so there are some notable interior features. Here they're just showing us some utility of that front storage area, right? The roomy center console is designed for convenience, and look where you can throw all your things, right? All right, let's talk about the seats. So they're showing us some seats. The seats we're looking at right here are called black Napa leather trimmed with Napa metallic leather bolsters, Napa leather perforated inserts, and tungsten accent stitching. Wow, you can even get this available on the SXT and SXT all-wheel drive. So you get leather interior on all of them now. Let's check out the performance seat. Now, this isn't the performance seat. This is the black Sedoso and Houndstooth Premium Torque Sport Cloth. This is available on the SXT and the SXT all-wheel drive. This is probably the standard. Now, on these performance seats, we got a whole different gig here. We got a lot of colors. We've got this black Napa with Alcantara. Then we've got the black Napa leather trim with Alcantara suede inserts and with a B logo. This is for the RT Scat Pack. All right. Same deal here. Here's the RT Scat Pack. This is the black with the ruby red Napa leather trim with Alcantara suede bolsters. Then over here we have the black Laguna leather trim with Laguna leather perforated inserts and silver accent stitching with embossed SRT. Over here we have the sepia Laguna leather trim with Laguna leather perforated inserts. So it's the same deal, but it's a different color. And then over here, they call it demonic red Laguna leather trim with Laguna leather. Right, so they've got the performance sports seats all look the same, but they come in black, brown, some shade of brown, and a shade of red that they call demonic red Laguna. Here they're pointing out some other stylish interior features for the 2019 Dodge Charger. You can get available heated and ventilated front seats, and then you can get the available dual zone automatic temperature control, which is also cool. Here they want to tell us about the multifunction steering wheel of the 2019 Dodge Charger. Obviously, there must be a lot going on. Let's find out what they have to say. Well, it's not that much going on. They're letting us know that there's paddle shifters, and that the paddle shifters are standard on all models of the Dodge Charger except the SXT in rear-wheel drive. There's adaptive cruise control with stop, and that's an available feature. And then there's a tilt and telescoping steering column, and that's an available power tilt and telescoping steering column. Allows you to adjust the position of the steering wheel at the touch of a button. I like the power versus a manually adjustable steering column. That's just me. Here they're just talking about the utility of the cargo and that 60-40 split folding rear seat backs, which we've already kind of gone over, so we're not going to spend any time on that. They are letting us know, however, that 104.7 cubic feet of passenger space, yeah, that's how much there is in the 2019 Dodge Charger. That was in the interior. In the trunk, there's 16.5 cubic feet in the trunk for just about anything you can, I guess, fit in there. All right, we got through the interior. Let's talk about technology for real fast. Again, this is a little redundant, but they're letting us know there is Apple CarPlay, and there's Android Auto, and so you can use that through the Uconnect interface to interact with your smartphone and gain access to specific apps and all that stuff there. Here they're just letting us know that there's lots of features and enough tech for everybody. Let's find out. Yeah, there's that 7-inch digital cluster display. That's right in between the speedometer and tachometer right here. Look, it even shows you get a digital speedometer, knowledge is power, and you've got both with the class exclusive 7-inch customizable driver information digital cluster display to help keep you in the loop with key vehicle information. Then there's adaptive cruise control with stop. There's keyless enter and go, and there's even drive modes, right? You can set the engine, steering, and transmission to your preferred selection. It's just another way to maximize your muscle machine. That's pretty cool. Okay, so tell us about the Uconnect system. That's Dodge's infotainment. First thing they want to tell us is about accelerated access. A drive is only as thrilling as you make it. The Uconnect system provides instant access to a variety of useful and entertaining features. What they want to tell us first is that you can get the available Uconnect with 4C nav, and that's pretty self-explanatory. It's an 8.4-inch touchscreen, largest in the class, and it has navigation, hands-free calling, and more. We're not going to dig into it. We can kind of get the idea of what the Uconnect's all about. Here's some more tech features that the Dodge Charger is packed with. Hands-free calling. You can do the calling with integrated voice command and Bluetooth streaming audio, right? Then there's a customizable menu here in the middle. It says with select Uconnect systems, you are able to drag and drop applications to your specifications, so your favorite features are close at hand. So you can customize the menu. And then they're talking about Sirius XM Travel Link, and if I look at the picture, I can see it looks like weather. So customize your control room. Available Sirius XM Travel Link puts current gas prices, weather, sports, movie information, and more at your fingertips. Here they're letting us know that the Charger comes with features we need while we're getting down driving. So there's a media hub with features like a USB port and an auxiliary input jack. The media hub is designed to sync all of your media files with the touch screen. I like that. Oh, and here it is. Check it out. So dual charging USB ports. Feel the charge. The media hub center includes 2 convenient charge-only USB ports. Then there's auxiliary power outlets, right? There's one of those. There's voice command. Integrated voice command includes hands-free calling, voice prompts, and voice commands for the radio and available navigation system. And of course, there's Bluetooth streaming audio, which I love. No cables, no hassles. You can stream your music. Very, very cool. All right, let's find out about the entertainment, right? The stereo. Here they're going to tell us. So starting over here on the left, it says 6-speaker Alpine audio system. Surrender to the sound of 2 6-speaker audio systems. The available premium Alpine 6-speaker system is a 276 watts power system with an 8-channel amp. And then there's a 9-speaker system. And then there's a 19-speaker Harman Kardon. So you've got a 6-speaker Alpine. I'm sorry, you've got 2 6-speaker Alpine systems. Then you have a 9-speaker Alpine system. And then you have a 19-speaker Harman Kardon audio system, which probably really cracks. Okay, lastly, before we get into the build and price review of this 2019 Dodge Charger RT Scat Pack, let's see what packages are available for, well, just the Dodge Charger lineup in general. Okay, let's do that. So there's a black top feature, right? What's it called? Is it called black top? Yeah, it's called the black top package. It's $995. Let's see what's included in this package. It says black noise painted aluminum wheels, dark brushed 2 interior accents, black one-piece performance deck lid spoiler, satin black Charger deck lid badge, gloss black instrument panel cluster trim rings, and it's available on the SXT, the GT, and the RT. All right, now there's this thing called the Dodge Charger Plus Group, and it has an MSRP of $1,895. What is this? Well, it's a pretty loaded package. So you get 20-inch wheels, you get an alarm system, you get ventilated front seats, you get blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, illuminated cup holders, leather trim seats, right? Lots of stuff. This is quite a package. The Charger Plus Group. Interesting. Worth noting. I'm going to keep that to the side of my memory. Now, this is the Charger Daytona Edition Group, and it's got an MSRP of basically $3,500 for this package. Let's see what the Daytona package gives us. Well, no photo to show, but it tells us that it's only available in the RT and the RT Scat Pack. You get 20-inch wheels, carbonite interior accents, you get the decals and all that. You get the instrumentation, panel badges, and it gets a different set of Napa leather and all that. And you get a Mopar cold air intake system. That's pretty cool. There's also a cold weather package for basically $500, heated steering wheel, power heated exterior mirrors, and a heated front seats. All right, well, we've gotten through everything. Let's do the build and price now. We've gotten through everything we need to get through. Let's do the build and price. We were going to do a build and price of the Scat Pack, the RT Scat Pack. Only comes in rear-wheel drive. You can't get it in all-wheel drive. It has an MSRP of basically $40,000. Gets the 6.4-liter Hemi V8. Let's jump into this build. All right, so what do we got to do first? Well, we've got our engine selected. There's nothing to do with that. It's got one transmission. Nothing to do with that. The deal is, do we want red brake calipers? Yay or nay? Yeah, we'll take them for $495. So that tells us it's got the 6-piston calipers. Well, it only gives us one color, so it must be the 4-piston calipers. They're $495 to add the red, that is. And then there's the adaptive dampening suspension. We probably want to upgrade to that. They don't give us any information, but yeah, we probably want to grab that, right? Now, what does that tell us? To do that, we have to add the dynamics package. Well, what's the dynamics package? That's the 6-piston brakes, and that gives us all-season performance tires and the 20-inch wheels, etc., etc., etc. We'll accept those changes. Now we've got the adaptive suspension. We do not need an engine block heater for this car. Okay, next up is packages. I already know that I do not want to get the Daytona package. We already have that dynamics package. I want to get the Harman Kardon, that 19-speaker stereo. I'm all about that. What's the interior appearance group? What is that? It's $475. That gives us these bright door sills, gives us good floor mats, and a trunk mat with the logo. Let's throw that in for $475. The navigation and travel group. They don't tell the Uconnect 4C with the 8.4-inch display. I want that. It's $995. I want that. What's the driver confidence group? It's probably some stuff that we want. Oops, I already selected it, but let's double check. Blind spot, power heated mirrors, blind spot, and cross path detection. Yeah, gives us some safety tech that we need. So the driver confidence group. What's this technology group? They're nickel and diamond is real bad, aren't they? Now that group was, let's see, the plus group gives us blind spot, LED lamps. Oh, that gives us a lot of stuff. Hold on a second. Wow, we're really racking this up, aren't we? This plus group. No, the plus group. Hang on a second here. It keeps changing. There we go. The plus group gives us a lot of stuff. See, there's that blind spot and cross path detection that I had bundled in the, what was it? It was the driver confidence group for $1245. But we can see that plus group has a whole bunch of stuff in there. It has a bunch of stuff. So you know what? I think we're going to get this plus group. And yeah, cloth performance seats will be removed. Yeah, accept those changes. And then I think we can remove the driver confidence package, if I remember correctly. What was that? Not really. I mean, they kind of double do things because the blind spot and cross path detection is still bundled in both of those. And so you're kind of stuck getting both. I guess at the end of the day, we're spending $50,000 on this car. I'm not going to nickel and dime those last couple of things. Let's move on to the exterior. I don't really care for any of the paint colors, to be honest with you. So let's just go with the pitch black. Let's just go with an all black one. We've got the 20-inch wheels, and that's fine. And we have all leather interior, if I remember correctly, and that's fine. I don't want any stripes. I don't want a painted roof. I don't think we need a car cover. We don't need a satin black hood as well. We would do maybe the satin black hood if the car wasn't in black. But seeing that the car is already in black, I don't think we need to worry about that. All right, so yeah, we went through all the exterior. All that's good. I just want to go through this. Yeah, that's fine. Let's move on. Okay, here we are over on interior. We've got, I really want the all leather seats. I said that, and that's what I want. I don't know what extra that's going to cost. Please choose one of the required items. Give me the all-season tires. I don't think I need the summer tires. We have the Daytona Napa. It's all leather, right? It says Alcantara seat, but here's the deal. Enhance the interior of your Dodge Charger with suede and leather trim seats. Now, see, I don't want that. Hang on 1 second. Well, I think the deal is you can't get a Scat Pack that has full leather. And I'm a full leather car guy, but that's okay. So we'll have to have it with leather and Alcantara. That'll just have to be the way it goes because, well, there's nothing we can do about that. Now, we have the Uconnect 4C nav. We did the upgrade. Do we want to do the sunroof? I don't want the sunroof. I don't really care about stuff like that. I'm going to skip the sunroof. And let's move on to summary. All right, so this vehicle started life at what? Just under $40,000. And now it's just over $50,000. Can we print off this summary? Let me double check. Yes, I am saving the build summary. So if you like the way I built and priced this 2019 Dodge Charger Scat Pack, you can download the build summary in the description below. That's why I want to show you this real quick. So we added almost $10,500 worth of options on this bad boy, but we have the Dodge Charger that we want. So we're at the end. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. If you've made it to the end, you're really, really awesome. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Please like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And download the build summary if you want it. Other than that, you have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next video.